for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everybody. This is Brian Anderson. And with me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at the Pistons. It's still very early, but they have a mountain to climb in their conference. And we've got just enough time for a pregame report. Let's go over to the sidelines, where Allie LaForce is standing by. Allie?
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, "The worst passes often lead to the best finishes." And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much throw it wherever.
Well, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. Already some surprises in the new year, Smitty, including a couple breakout teams.
I love to see that, BA. More competition just adds more excitement.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Avery Bradley out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward. And for the Pistons, Bay and Grant make up the forward pair. Hayes is out there with Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So the Lakers win the tip. Pass to Westbrook. Back to James. Westbrook outside. And here's Davis. Shoots over Stewart. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook.
The contact there can't stop AD. His size helps him get to his shot.
And Russell Westbrook on the move once again, this time to the Lakers. Now, what's interesting, I mean, he played so long for the OKC Thunder, and now on his fourth team in the past 4 years. But still, you can't deny the impact when he's on the floor.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Stewart. With the drive, Cunningham. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Westbrook, the pass to James. Shoots over Grant. Again, the Lakers score.
And in the history of the game, few players LeBron's size have handled the ball as well as he does.
.156 left in the first. Here's Cunningham, pounded by Westbrook. Goes up at the stripe, and that one's good. Cunningham's gotten his second bucket.
It looked like the defense just flat out froze out there. Clear breakdown in communication to allow that. Oh my goodness! Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
1:31 left now in the first quarter. Inside, here's Grant. It's not going to go for him. And the Lakers going the other way now. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
Pass to Bay. Here's Cunningham. There's the three. Nails it from 3. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Over to the wing, and here's Westbrook from the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's the break. And Davis slams it home.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And finished off by Stewart.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
James attacking, and slam dunk by James.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Pass to Grant. And that one's long.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
And Westbrook slams it home.
What relentless energy from Westbrook on the drive, not letting the defense get in his way.
Here's Cunningham, pounded by Westbrook. Outside for Bay. Shoots from the elbow. Doesn't go that time.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers ahead, up 8. We've got more in store for you right after this.
It's your Pistons mascot.
Well, the old saying is defense wins championships, but you ask LeBron, offense can be trickier.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes.
And the best teams work together at both ends, Grant. But which end did you generally feel most in sync with your teammates, offense or defense?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. I'll say offense. I mean, I played in Phoenix with Steve Nash, so definitely offense at that point in my career.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
Sadiq Bey out there with Jackson. Then it's Trey Lyles. Then it's Amadou Diallo. And it's Joseph in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they'd missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of the franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
It's stolen. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Jeremy Grant, the 39th pick back in 2014, has become a leader for the Pistons. He said, "I'm enjoying it. I want to be a lot better, and I want to keep growing. I don't want to be stagnant. I just want to embrace the role and help the team get better from here."
Well, he's got all the tools to be a complete player, Allie, no question. First one falls for him, and there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Anthony, left side. Over Bay. Anthony misses. The Pistons have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Bay. Count that bucket.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
The Lakers in the lead. Here's Bazemore. Outside Monk from deep three-point range. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. For Detroit, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Lyles. Jackson on the wing. Diallo a screen on Monk. Jackson with it. And Rondo picks him up defensively. Here we go, 1-on-1. The Lakers call timeout.
All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Stewart, he's checked in for Lyles. Grant comes in for Bay. Hayes is checked in for Diallo. And Cunningham subbed in for Lee. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Anthony's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hayes. Monk against Jackson. Now Stewart to the wing, right side. Shot clock at 6. And here's Grant from the arc. Buries it from 3.
I like how Grant can play up-tempo, reacting fast to capitalize off a hot pass.
Monk for 3. Good, and it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
16. The Lakers, 25.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far. And taking a look at the bottom of the standings.
Well, you know what? I like to say that those teams are simply in transition.
And now let's take a look at our featured game tonight. At the half, an advantage for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing it. Most of their shots.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you gotta like what Russell Westbrook has done in this game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
On the court for the Lakers, we've got Anthony Davis. Talen Horton-Tucker is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Bradley in at the 2 spot. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far.
Well, we've seen Avery Bradley play for years. Always a factor on the defensive end, despite being undersized at the wing position.
Now, here is James. He's covered closely. The Pistons trailing. Here's Cunningham. 7 points in the game. Misses the layup. Now, here is James. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 8 points. And with Bradley at 6'3", he's usually asked to guard any and everyone on the perimeter.
You know, he's still considered a lockdown defender. Has great length and reach, which makes up for his height. He can also bother shooters and hound the ball handlers.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, there's an annual survey of NBA executives. Going into last season, the Pistons were selected for worst offseason. But with the promise of their young players, guys, some optimism that the rebuild in the Motor City is off to a strong start.
Physical, defensive-minded, Allie. That's Detroit basketball, isn't it? Grant with a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Grant from behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 6.
Finally. Now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Here's James. Oh, did you see that finish?
For a guy LeBron's size to shift direction like that off the bounce, unreal, man, unreal.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Grant. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Hey, shot's good.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
James with the ball, guarded by Stewart. For 3, Westbrook knocks it down from distance. And the Lakers lead by 12.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
For Detroit, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Hayes misses. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Horton-Tucker. Back to James. And another 3 for the Lakers.
The defense has to shut LeBron down at the perimeter. He'll sink that shot all night.
Right wing. Here's Cunningham. Back to Hayes. Jacks up a three. The shot misses. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back to the game after this break. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on Dwayne Casey.
Keep working the baseline behind the defense. Come on, fans.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Jeremy Grant. Also, Trey Lyles is out there. Jackson out there with Saban Lee. And it's Magruder in a shooting guard. That's the group for Detroit right now. Detroit has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass to Grant. Back to Lee. Six to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Jackson can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. And that one's good. James has got 4 points this quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Pass to Jackson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
The Lakers dominating the game. Westbrook outside. Back to James. Shoots over Grant. James can't get it to go. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
For the Pistons, Stewart, he's checked in for Lyles, and Joseph is subbed in for Lee.
Substitution for your Pistons. Isaiah Stewart. Corey Joseph.
1:42 left in the fourth quarter.
Los Angeles foul. Russell.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Another area where they've done a great job tonight is forcing the issue on D and getting some steals.
Diallo's checked in for the Pistons. Jackson comes in for Magruder. To the right side, three-pointer Anthony. The rebound by Jackson. Well, Detroit shooting just under 40% from the field.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Lakers.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LeBron James.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Rondo. He's good with a little jumper in close. And the Lakers lead by 18.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
40 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Monk. Puts up a 3. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Off target with a jump hook. Detroit with a rebound. Here's Joseph. Bay outside. Back to Joseph. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Anthony, the chemistry between you and LeBron, how much of that is your skill set versus your connection as teammates?
We both respect each other. We know what we both can do on the floor on both ends, and when we get out and run and we run into our pick and roll, it's hard to guard. You know, he's able to shoot the ball if they go under. He's a monster attacking the basket. You know, I'm rolling or popping and kind of mix up the defense scheme. And anytime we're able to get into that action, it's unguardable.
It's unguardable, a combo anyone would love to have. Thanks, AD.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.